Well, if there's a market that has been consistent throughout the COVID pandemic, it has been the area of South Routt. Hello again, everybody. This is John James with the James team at REMax Partners, and I'm coming to you with another Steamboat market update. This time we're going down south to South Routt and checking out and seeing what has been going on there, and quite a bit has been happening. Not much in the number of sales, but it's certainly in the median sales price and the total dollar volume. Those three main indicators. And we'll start with number of sales because this is down about 14% from last year. Last year was 93 in July. This year it's 80. So you would think, okay, well then that's probably a little bit of a down market. Well, here's the kicker. The sales volume is up 20.3%. Last year was about $34.5 million. This year, $43,405,353. So that is quite a big jump. And when you combine that with low sales but high dollar volume, you get a higher median sold price. And you know, that's what we got. Last year it was $277,996. This year, $325,750. So that's a 14.7% jump. So there's our, those are main indicators. What about inventory? Again, this is where things are tight. Looking at days on market, this is one of those places where days on market is actually down. It's down 6.8% from last year. Last year was 59. This year it's 55. But here's where we're seeing things in the month supply and active listings. Month supply, last year 3.8%. This year 3.8 months, I should say. This year it's 2.6 months, and that's a drop of 31.6%. And if we were to take everything in South Routt that's on the market today and sell it, it would only take 2.5 months to do. And here's another part of this is the active listings. That is down quite a bit. This year it's only 36 listings in South Routt. That's down 23.4% from the 47 from last year. And obviously we're not counting the land listings in Stagecoach. There's certainly plenty of those. But then we get into the value part of things. The sales to list price ratio is equal from last year. It's 97.3%. So again, that's still pretty high. That's telling you things are going above asking price. And a few you're still be able to get a few deals, but not too many because price reductions have dropped quite a bit too. Last year was 27. This year it's down to 18. Looking at our future indicators, the listings that have gone back on the market from being under contract has dropped as well. Last year was 8 in July. This year it is 5. So not as many contracts that are just dropping off. And the pending listings, we're going to see another boom in August because the pending listings are 110. That's up 7.3% from 102 in July of last year. Last couple of notes are our COVID stats. We try to touch on what has happened since COVID and compare that to that same time period last year. Well, this year, the number of sales is down 19.1% from March to July. Now, last year, that was down in March to July of last year was down 6.7%. So the differential is 12.4%. Still, that's over the 10% mark, which I've been using to kind of gauge if COVID is really having an effect or not. It's had an effect, but again, I think a lot of this can be attributed to just a lack of inventory. Sales volume, that is down 11.5% from March to July. And if you look at that same time period last year, that was up 10.5% from March to July. So that's a 22% differential. That, I think, kind of gives you an idea that, yeah, COVID has had an impact. That's a pretty large number right there. But again, South Routt has been weathering the storm better than most on this, and we'll touch on what's going on in North Routt and West Routt through the rest of the week. In the meantime, if you have any questions, you want a little bit more detail on your own neighborhood, give me a call at 970-846-0797 or email me at johnjames@jamesteamsteamboat.com. You have a great day. Take care.